This is a First Warn Tri-Cities Severe Weather Alerts. Here is Skylar Doyle.
Alright, we're back on the air. We have a new tornado warning. It is 12:54 a.m. We have a tornado warning in effect for Carter and Johnson County until 1:30 here, as this is a new tornado warning here. Carter and Johnson. This is northern Carter, southern Johnson. This is a tornado, possible tornado, 7 miles northwest of Beach Mountain, moving east at 40 miles an hour. Let the high res velocity get on here. We told you in our last stream was tracking circulation, and that we are again. So this is a tornado warning for Carter and Johnson until 1:30 in the morning. The Weather Service says possible tornado right there where those different colors are coming together. That's where we think we have the potential of a tornado. And that flashing red polygon is a tornado, and now a tornado warning for Avery County. So a tornado warning has been issued for Avery County until 1:30 as well. So this is getting into Weather Service boundaries. So again, tornado warning Avery County until 1:30 in the morning. Tornado warning as well for Carter and Johnson until 1:30 in the morning. Potential of a tornado here in the area that I am about to circle. And this is where that tornado potentially is here in parts of eastern Carter, southern southeast Johnson, and then far west Avery County is now a tornado warning. So again, tornado warning coverage on the air now in Avery County, Johnson County, and Carter County. So that is tracking, and we probably will get one for Watauga County here soon. That is yes. So again, tornado warnings are in effect for this area until 1:30 in the morning. The tornado capable of producing a tornado near Beach Mountain, moving east at 30 miles an hour. So our circulation is going to be right here. It's pushing into Avery and Watauga out of Carter here very soon. And eventually it'll move in, and then it'll move into Watauga. So Carter to Avery to Watauga. So if you're in any of those counties, we need you in your safe place if you're in these polygons. All right. Again, tornado warning polygon here. These polygons here go until 1:30 in the morning. The storm is moving east at 30 to 40 miles an hour. Beach Mountain, we need you in your safe place. Flat Springs, Battleground, Norris, Little Milligan, Dry Hill, and Bitter End, safe place now in eastern Carter, southeast Johnson, and northwest Avery County in western North Carolina. Again, this is a tornado warning. We normally don't see tornado warnings at 1 a.m. in the morning, but here we are at 1 a.m. in the morning with tornado warnings on the air here in southwest and northwest North Carolina, and now we have a tornado warning for Watauga, and this does include Boone. So the Weather Service is going to issue a tornado warning here because we're going to be on air for a little bit until 1:30 for Watauga County. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Beach Mountain, moving to the east at 45 miles an hour. So this area right here is pushing east at 45 miles an hour, and Boone is in. So if you're in Boone, you're in a tornado warning now until 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, we're doing this again. So let me put that one in the title as well. Watauga, North Carolina, and I'm the only one here in the studio to do coverage. So I am now running solo. Austin Hanna is off to sleep, which is perfectly fine. But here we are. So again, possible of a tornado right here pushing out of Carter and Johnson County into parts of Avery County, and then eventually into parts of Watauga County, Sweetwater to Valley Circus to Boone to Sandus. That's where we're going to have that potential of a tornado right here on the where the really Johnson, Carter, Avery, and Watauga counties all come together where we have the potential of a tornado. It's really now moving into Avery County in western North Carolina, and then again going to push into Watauga County in western North Carolina. We cover the East Tennessee counties as Johnston and Carter. We also do cover Watauga and Avery, so we're here until 1:30 unless they cancel the tornado warning early here for this circulation moving off to the east. So again, tornado warning coverage here for Johnson and Carter counties, as well for Ashe and Watauga counties. For the circulation right here, pushing off north and east. Sweetwater to Valley Circus. Boone is right here. Sandus is right here on the outer edge of this. This does, I believe, this includes the campus of Appalachian State University. Yes, it does include Appalachian State. So if you're on the campus of Appalachian State University, you want to get to that tornado safe zone that's designated for you. Again, on the campus of Appalachian State, tornado safe zone right now. Where is a tornado safety spot for you? Not in a mobile home, but the lowest floor on in a sturdy structure, interior room, put as many walls between you and the outside as possible, and we'll get through this possible tornado here together. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. If you're just joining us, I'm Skylar Royal, Chief Forecaster of First One Tri-Cities. We just came on the air recently, within the past 5 minutes or so, for tornado warning in Carter and Johnson County until 1:30, in Avery County and Watauga County as well until 1:30. And it's for this area of circulation that's up in Avery, pushing into Watauga County now. Carter and Johnson County will be clear, I think, well before 1:30. And we're in an area that does not have really good radar coverage as well. So this is kind of going to be interesting to track an area of straight line wind damage potential, and again an isolated tornado in these areas. So anywhere along this leading edge could have straight line damage, winds, and a tornado. If you are in Bitter End, I'm going to say you're clear. Roan Mountain, you're good. Your phone might have went off, but you're good. Elizabeth and Hampton back here along 19E, you're well. Path of this is along this leading edge that's pushing off to the east. The Weather Service says 45 miles an hour. So we're going to track that off to the east at 45. This is mainly a Watauga County issue. And I really just want a time for Boone and Appalachian State. This will be near Boone at around 1:19 this morning. So if you are in Boone, heads up, 1:19 a.m. potentially, possible tornado could be moving into the area. So again, we do have that potential of a tornado tornado warning is in effect for parts of Johnson, Carter, Avery, and Watauga counties until 1:30 in the morning. Along this leading edge here is where we would see a quick spin up of a tornado as it pushes east. Here, all three Weather Service offices. So Avery County is covered by Greenville, Spartanburg, Watauga County by Blacksburg, Carter and Johnson County by Morristown has done a great job collaborating for this tornado warning to be issued and collaboratively issued. Same expiration time and just good there by the Weather Service offices, good collaboration. So again, right here along the leading edge is where we can see a quick spin up tornado. This is moving quickly at 45 miles an hour. Avery County, you're done with the threat, basically. Any rotation is basically out of Avery into far southern Johnson County and parts of Watauga County. And really, Carter County is almost done with this as well. And this is our last round of severe storms for the evening. I think after this, we're done. We have some storms back over Church Hill. That's more of a flooding issue. The atmosphere has been worked over. We have severe thunderstorm warnings for these storms across western North Carolina for Ashe, Watauga, and Avery. Ashe, Watauga until 2 a.m. Avery County, I think, goes that severe thunderstorm warnings until 1:15 unless it's reissued. But we do have tornado warnings, and these do include the Boone area. Here along this leading edge of this, we could have a quick spin-up tornado. The flashing red polygons are your tornado warning polygons here in Watauga County, Avery County, Carter County, and Johnson County until 1:30. So again, along the leading edge of this, we could have a quick spin up of a tornado and some gusty to damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour as well. We aren't seeing a tornado. We're probably seeing those damaging straight line winds. And again, right here is where I'm thinking the best chance of tornado would be along 321 here in Watauga. County near Rominger, or near 321, I should say, or 421. Sweetwater, there's Elias, and right here is downtown Boone. So let's go into Boone. Let's try to find Appalachian State. I think Appalachian State is right up through here. In this area, so Appalachian State, heads up, possible tornado is heading your way. There, if you're on the campus of Appalachian State, you want to take your tornado safety precautions immediately and go to that lowest floor interior room away from windows. So again, you see all the flashing red boxes, that is tornado warnings at a little after 1 in the morning for Watauga County, Avery County, and Johnson and Carter counties until 1:30. And we're going to stay on the air with this until these warnings expire, no matter how late in the night we have to go. We shouldn't have to go too much longer tonight. We are staying with this possible tornado, these tornado warnings. Severe weather policy. That does include our radio coverage. We'll stay on throughout the night as need be as well. Though I think our severe weather threat is winding down after 2 a.m., thankfully. So you folks can get some rest. Our team can get some rest. Most of our team is getting rest right now. But here as we go, this possible tornado pushing towards Sweetwater, Valley Circus. There's Boone. And again, Boone, you are in the path for strong, damaging winds, some small hail, heavy rain, and the potential of an isolated tornado. If the tornado is spinning up along the leading edge of this line, it's going to move right toward the Boone area here in central, pushing into western and central Watauga County. So if you are in Watauga County, western and central parts of the county, you want to be in your tornado safe place right now in that lowest floor, interior room away from windows. Avery County, done. Carter County, done. It's a southern Johnson and western and central Watauga County issue right now. So Avery County and Carter County all clear from a tornado at this point. But again, it is for now. Basically, Watauga County, far southeast Johnson County, Sweetwater to Valley Circus, over to Boone is where that tornado warning is. If you're in the flashing red box, take your tornado safety procedures as these storms move off to the east. We are going to continue to watch that potential for, again, tornadoes and potential for damaging straight line winds. This is our potential right here, pushing east. And again, if we see a quick spin up along the leading edge of this, it's probably brief, weak, but no matter what, it could do some damage. We have seen the potential for a few tornadoes across the region earlier this evening. We had that, or really, I would say yesterday evening, because it is 1:06 in the morning after midnight, but really between 8 and 11:30 on Monday, it was a very active for us, and we had the potential of tornadoes, and we do have some pictures and videos I saw that could show that we potentially had a couple tornadoes touch down across the Tri-Cities, and all of that will have to be surveyed by the Weather Service tomorrow. So we'll have those survey results as they come in. But again, Sweetwater to Valley Circus to Boone to Sandus, we're watching that potential of an isolated tornado moving into your region here. As we move eastward, we will track that potential for that damaging wind threat, that hail threat, although low, tornado threat, and that heavy rainfall that could lead to some flash flooding threat for areas that definitely see their repeated rounds of heavy rain. Let's zoom out, because not only do we have the tornado warnings in effect for these areas flashing in red, we have the flash flood warnings in green for western Greene County, and then until 4:15 in Hawkins County and Hancock County, either 2:15 or 2:30. Severe thunderstorm warnings remain in effect for a large part of our western North Carolina counties, Watauga County until 2, Avery County till 1:15. Let's go into our tornado warning, though. Again, primarily a southern Johnson and western and central Watauga County issue now. Carter County, you're done with this, and Avery County, you're done with this, from what I am looking at here on radar. So again, tornado warning here in effect. So let me just do this where I can post this tornado warning, including Boone, until 1:30 a.m. So we're going to have this here to where folks know, and they've canceled the Tennessee part. So that is all but good news that East Tennessee, they've canceled Carter and Johnson County officially. So this is primarily Watauga, because all the heavy storms out of that part of Avery. So this is all a Watauga County issue now. Tornado warning including Boone until 1:30 a.m. And again, we are live here with the team coverage as we continue here. Let's just make sure we have nothing else here. We do not. Okay, so just this tornado warning for Watauga County here. And again, Morristown canceled the warning for Carter and Johnson. So this is just about to push into Boone, and this will be out of Polygon before 1:30. We're watching the potential for some tornadic circulation in this area right here. That's where we could see the potential for tornadic circulation. If we do have a tornado, it looks like it'll be brief and weak. But right here is a broad area of circulation pushing into the Boone area. And again, so if you're in Boone or on the Avery County, tornado warning has been canceled. So this is all Watauga now, officially all Watauga County until 1:30. So let me switch the titles around. Alrighty, so there we go again. So this is now primarily Watauga County. If you're in Carter County, Johnson County, or Avery County, you can go back to sleep. This is now Watauga County only. If you're in Watauga County, you want to stay in that safe place, including downtown Boone. Right here's where we have that potential of a tornado. Here pushing into Boone. It's a broad area of circulation, though it's not very tight and compounded together like we saw earlier in some other storms. Where I'm super concerned, but the Weather Service is concerned enough that they have put a tornado warning polygon around this storm. So that is concerning in its own right. And again, could watch for a brief spin up of a tornado within this tornado warning. So that is exactly what we're watching for here at 1:11 here. And again, we have this red blinking polygon. That's your tornado warning. Your yellow polygons are your severe thunderstorm warnings. And I think we're done with this after these warnings in western North Carolina expire, with the exception of the flash flood warnings. I think we're about done with the severe weather after the western North Carolina warnings expire. They've continued the tornado warning for Watauga until 1:30. Kind of updating it a little bit, so let's go in here. Weather Service says at 1:11, severe thunderstorm cable producing a tornado over Sugar Grove, moving east at 40 miles an hour right into Boone. This is along 321, 421 here. Where you see this red polygon, that's where this is most likely to have the tornado at. So they are going to continue this warning here for Watauga County. And they're saying that a tornado cannot be ruled out, especially here in this area. So it continues here for Boone. For the next little bit, as it's kind of freaking out on us, our radar. Radar has been through a lot tonight with our severe coverage. See here what we can see. If we see any rotation, they said it'd be over Sugar Grove. It's going to be in this general area, about to cross over the highway there. Again, we will continue to keep an eye on this possible tornado warning, or this possible tornado here with this tornado warning. Because this is the area, and I think hopefully, we're going to go with hopefully, the last area to see a tornado warning this evening. We will be watching our western North Carolina counties, but that is probably the only areas we'll need to watch, and we'll clear officially counties from the severe threat at the end of this. So at first we just need to get through our final, what hopes to be final tornado warning. And this warning goes until 1:30, so we have 17 minutes left on this, unless it's canceled early by the Weather Service. There is some rotation within it. So I push it east. They're saying it's moving at 40. Let's just do that leading edge of that line once this reflectivity loads, excuse me. And then we'll have that pulled up here. You see a lot of lightning in this storm. Indicator that the storm is still pretty strong in this area. So let's track the leading edge. It's about out of the polygon to the east at 40. So we'll end up making its way through Boone over the next little bit. Meat Camp at 119, Sands at 120, Todd at 125, Fleetwood 132, and that's into the Ashe County if they would extend the warning. No indication that they are planning on that yet, but this is going to be out of the warning polygon here fairly soon. That's the thing with this. So, tornado warning text states the following. 111, severe thunderstorm cable producing a tornado over Sherwood Grove, moving east at 40. Does include Appalachian State University. So again, you want to be in that tornado safety spot here if you're in Ashe County in North Carolina. That is, again, our last area that we are really concerned about, our western North Carolina counties. As if we look back, once the radar loads behind this, we're kind of done with the threat. Say that as I see this big strike of lightning out my window. We're kind of done with the threat after that because of the rainfall behind this. There is some rain, thunder, lightning, some moderate heavy rain at times. The main severe weather threat looking low. So that is all but good news. So again, after this round gets through western North Carolina, the severe weather threat is over for the rest of the afternoon. For the rest of the overnight hours, we have some light, moderate rain, maybe even heavy at times, thunder, lightning, and some flooding potential. But severe weather-wise will be done after this round gets out of western North Carolina. I'm not seeing much in the way of rotation with this storm, so that's the good news. Flashing red polygon, though, still indicates that we have a tornado warning in effect for Watauga County in North Carolina until 1:30. I don't think they're going to extend this personally as of right now. I wouldn't. I'm not the one that makes those decisions. That is up to the National Weather Service in Blacksburg. They will be the ones that make the final call on who is in and who is out of the warning. Since this would be Watauga and Ashe, they do think that most of us will be clear of tornado warnings. Most of us are clear of tornado warnings right now, but all of us should be clear of tornado warnings here pretty soon. We've got a lot of power outages in Washington County, Tennessee. 14,000 people are without power. A little over 14,000 there in Washington County, where those straight line damaging winds just impacted about an hour ago. So we'll keep an eye on that. And then again, our high res velocity imagery here, and our high res reflectivity. Back up. I just don't see much of anything on the radar. Could be wrong. Checking a few other things here on behind the scenes, and yeah, any circulation is broad at this current point. So the tornado warning will probably be allowed to expire at 1:30 if not canceled early by the National Weather Service. We still have the severe thunderstorm warning for Ashe, Watauga, and Wilkes until 2. I would even be shocked if that lasted until 2. And once those warnings are canceled, the severe weather threat will be over, with the exception for flash flooding, which we currently have 2 flash flood warnings, so we'll still watch for potential high water through the overnight and early morning hours. And we do want to let you know just some housekeeping items. Sullivan County schools will open on a 2-hour delay tomorrow due to inclement weather. The damage, you can, if you have storm pictures or damage, you can send them on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter to us. First one, try at gmail.com, and our text line 276-285-8220. So we have one red polygon in the lower right corner of your screen for Watauga County, the central part of the county now. It's right on top of Boone Meat Camp there in Watauga County, and that goes until 1:30. And besides that, we will be pretty much done with the tornado threat after this little cell gets through, we're done with the tornado threat for the night. So if you are not in Watauga County, you can go to sleep. If you're in Watauga County, or maybe even Ashe County, I just hold up just a second, just to make sure. But it's these areas here that we're concerned about with severe weather. If you're in the red or the yellow polygons, the red polygon more serious than the yellow. The red's a tornado warning. The yellow is just a severe thunderstorm warning. Tornado warning set to expire in 11 minutes, but could be canceled sooner. If you're in the tornado warning, you want to implement your severe weather action plan. Take shelter on the lowest floor of a sturdy structure away from outside walls and windows. Basement's best. You don't want to be in a mobile home. Don't want to be in a vehicle. And if you have an emergency kit, bring it into your shelter. Helmets for everyone there. And we know it's 1:19 in the morning, and this is probably one of the biggest inconveniences to have to go to your tornado safe place at this time of night. But we promise we will not keep you there longer than what we have to. The good news is they're yet to extend this off to the east. And I do believe that we do have the potential of a brief spin up in the Boone, but the threat is low, and I think them not extending it eastward yet is a good sign as of right now. So that's the good news, but we will, per our policy, we're going to stay here for the next 10 minutes until the tornado warning is canceled. By the National Weather Service. And we'll see, they just sent out something, and that is not for our area. It's for southeast Tennessee. They have more storms down there to go through. See if we can switch radar sites because we're not getting a good glimpse anymore from Morristown. Let's see if Blacksburg gives us a glimpse of it. And Blacksburg is not loading there yet. There is some weak circulation, but it's nothing too terribly strong. It'd be right here if we had anything, just north of downtown probably. But again, them not extending the warning yet increases my confidence that they aren't going to, and they're just going to let this expire at 1:30 in 9 minutes. They might let us know sooner, and if so, then we'll go off the air and call it a night. Unless something random spins back up, which I don't see happening. But we'll watch it. We've been here for the past 30 minutes watching this for you. We're going to stay right here until the threat of severe storms passes. So again, the potential of an isolated tornado here in very eastern parts of this tornado warning, which is set to expire in 8 minutes and most likely will, including Appalachian State and downtown Boone. And then once this warning expires, we will go off the air. If for our radio listeners, you'll go back to regular programming for the night. And that will be that. We think the main threat is damaging straight line winds. There's broad rotation, but damaging straight line winds 60 miles an hour is the main threat in this. So that's what we're going to continue to track. Tornado warning remains in effect for the next 7 minutes for Watauga County, North Carolina. Ashe County and Watauga County remains in a severe thunderstorm warning until 2 a.m. for the next 37 minutes or so. So we'll continue to track it just in case there is a brief spin up within this for our policy and a tornado warning until 2 o'clock. For Ashe, Watauga, and Wilkes. We're going to be here a little bit longer. As soon as this pops up on our radar, we'll show this to you. They have been now extended this morning. 123 severe thunderstorm cable producing a tornado over Sandus or near Boone, moving east at 50 miles an hour. This morning includes Boone, Glendale Springs, and Laxon. And this is going to also This is for Ash, Watauga, and Wilkes till 2 in the morning. So let's go over here. So again, tornado warning for Ash and Watauga, North Carolina until 2 in the morning now. So we're going to be here just a little bit longer. As we get this posted on our platforms. As we don't have the auto post anymore on X, Twitter, whatever it's called. And so this does include Todd, Yates, Obitz, Glendale Springs, Baldwin, Fleetwood. It does include 221 between Boone and Jefferson. So very rare, Ashe County has had 2 tornado warnings this evening. So again, Ash, Watauga, and Wilkes until 2 in the morning for the tornado warning here. And this is pushing just east of Boone now. And they're going to keep it till 2 in the morning, so another 35 minutes now of severe weather coverage. Here. And rotation, yep, it's broad, but it's there. So this is going to track right into Ashe County. This is moving east at 50, so it's speeding up. So let's go ahead and track this off to the east at 50 miles an hour. Do a cellular storm track on this. So at 50 miles an hour, this will, once the storm track loads, it takes just a second. It's near Sands at 127. It's about right now. Soda Hill, same thing. Solo 129, Brownwood 132, Fleetwood 136, Oval at 138, Yates 139, Idlewood 140, Optus at 144, and Glendale Springs at 145 this morning. If that storm continues to move off to the east at 50 miles an hour, that is where it'll be at those times. So as this storm moves off to the east, we'll track the threat of maybe an isolated tornado. Rotation is strengthening just a bit, as within the next 10 minutes it'll cross from Watauga into Ashe here in western North Carolina. So this right here is where we're looking at, right over Sands. So this is now east of Boone Valley, Circus, Sweetwater, all clear. And that western tornado warning will be allowed to expire in 3 minutes because they extended it off to the east with the tornado warning. So we're definitely going to be sitting here just watching things closely. We have a lot of alerts, and they've kind of shrunk the severe thunderstorm warning to include less of Ashe and Watauga. Again, still have the potential of a tornado in the red. Severe thunderstorm warning for wind, gusty, damaging straight line winds in the yellow. Tornado warning for the potential of a quick spin up in the red blinking polygons. This one out here to the west that expires in 2 to 3 minutes will be allowed to expire as they did extend it off to the east. So that is the information here. So again, we are now just on the air for Ashe, southern Ashe, and parts of northeast Watauga. From what we have here, yeah, this is for northeast Watauga and south central Ashe until 2. Also, west central Wilkes County is in this. 123, a severe thunderstorm that was capable of producing a tornado was located over Sands or near Boone, moving east at 50 miles an hour. Quarter-size hail is also possible, and Appalachian State is in the new tornado warning. So let's pull up velocity and zoom into where we think we have that circulation. Well, that could produce a potential tornado there as it pushes from Watauga into Ashe, which is certainly possible. We could have that quick spin up. I would not rule it out. though it is broad and pretty weak circulation here, in my opinion, heading toward the Brownwood community of Ashe County. Saw a question about Elizabethton, all clear for the Carter County Elizabethton area, Northeast Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, and Eastern Kentucky, all clear from severe weather. We are now just focused on Western North Carolina. And our 3 Western North Carolina counties are the ones causing us issues at 1:30 on a Tuesday morning. First One Tri-Cities chief forecaster Skylar Oil. Our entire First One Tri-Cities team. We've been working the entire evening. We thought we'd be done. We thought we was about done. And some of our crews went off to sleep. And, well, we are not done. We still have the tornado threat presenting itself in Ashe and Watauga County. So I am still here in the studio ready to do our coverage for us. And I'm going to stay right here with you all through the remainder of this, through any tornado warnings that we have, no matter how long they last. And we will stay right here through it all. So this was, again, extended into Ashe County and Watauga and Wilkes as well. As we watch here, ETSU siren went off again. Again, they are not. There's no tornado warning in that area. It was a Carter County tornado warning. From what we are being told, that they did go off, but it just, yeah, no, there was no tornado there. So, looks like we have now got only 1 tornado warning on the board. And that is, again, for Ashe and Watauga. It's pushing out of Watauga into Ashe County now. So that is all but good news at this current point. So that is what we have in effect. Sugar Grove. Let me back out and down this way, I believe. Let's look up. Let's put Sugar Grove here on the map. Sugar Grove, North Carolina. Yep, it's past Sugar Grove. All clear for you in Sugar Grove. You can go on back to sleep. This is now east of Boone. If you are in Boone and on the campus of Appalachian State University, all clear. The rotation is pushing into the Brownwood community and Todd communities of Ashe County. And that was that 1 tornado warning expiring. One that was set to expire at 1:30. This will move over 221 here in a matter of 10 minutes or so. Want to know, in the Tri-Cities, still a lot of thunder, lightning. That's going to continue along with the rainfall, but no risk of severe weather in East Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, or Southeast Kentucky anymore. This is primarily a Western North Carolina issue for our counties of Ashe, Watauga. I'd even say Avery County is done with the severe weather. So it's basically this one storm that's causing us issues, and once this storm's gone, we're done. So this storm just has to get into Wilkes County, and then we're done with the severe weather threat. But yeah, Sugar Grove, all clear. You can go to sleep. We know it can be scary to be woken up at 1 in the morning with a tornado warning. That's why we're here. Be right here with you. And we're going to continue to track it. It's got to go through Ashe County before we get it out of our viewing area. That rotation weekend on that last scan is moving east at 50. According to the last update we got. And it'd be toward Obis at 146, which means out of Ashe County within the next 15 minutes. It's 1:33. The tornado warning goes until, issued pretty recently, I thought. see, Blacksburg. It goes until 2 a.m. So I will give the all clear to areas at Sandus. Boom. All clear for you. This is far eastern Watauga, western Wilkes, and southern parts of Ashe County right now. So that is what we have on the board. So anyone west of the white line there in the tornado warning is all clear. If you're ahead of it, heads up, could have a quick spin up of a tornado move through your way here over the next little bit. So we're looking at this. They are going to continue it now. Let's do an update on it. 134, severe thunderstorm cable producing a tornado over Deep Gap, moving east at 40 miles an hour. So they are saying over Deep Gap. So that's got to be right in this area of East Watauga, Western Ashe. Yeah, so this is where they're saying I really think it's more farther up here to the north than what they said, because when they said Deep Gap, again, it's moving east at 40. So let's just track the storm. East at 40 miles an hour. Again, turning into primarily damaging straight line winds. But again, Otis at 151 out of Ashe County within the next 15 to 20 minutes. So it's going to make its way through southern Ashe County. It does have to cross Highway 221 between Jefferson and Laxon, where it's going to cross at this current point. So we are going to continue the tornado warnings, Weather Service says, until 2, unless they cancel it early. And we'll see if they do. There's more warnings happening down towards the Chattanooga area. Areas northwest Chattanooga under severe thunderstorm warning. Again, our severe weather threat in northeast Tennessee, southwest Virginia, east Kentucky is over. It is only a North Carolina issue now. Northwest North Carolina counties of Ashe and Watauga are only counties left with a severe weather threat, and we still have a tornado warning in that area. So that is what we have going on right now. Again, the tornado warnings are in effect for Ashe and Watauga, and that is the only counties at this point. And again, this is where a possible tornado would be over Brownwood. And I would say, I'm going to switch back to reflectivity, all clear for Watauga. Here in Watauga County, all clear. This is primarily now an Ashe and Wilkes County issue. So all clear for Watauga County. So this is Ashe County and Wilkes County basically until 2 o'clock. Wilkes County is out of our area. Ashe County is in. So we'll stick with it until Ashe County is given the all clear, and then that's when we'll go off the air for the evening, or at least hopefully for the evening. So we'll continue to track this very closely as it's moving over Yates in Ashe County and Pattons Ridge and Wilkes County.